last July, on my birthday, I got an email from Auchan telling me I got €10 off if I spent €30. I've gotten that email before, but never on my birthday, so thank you for that, Auchan. So about a little over a week later, on the national holiday of Belgium, I got the day off, but unfortunately most stores are closed then in Belgium. So I decided to drive to France, where all stores are open. And I have to say, all stars aligned, because I found, as you could see in the thumbnail, a whole bunch of stuff. So let's not waste any more time and crack on. Lidl had a new case of Hot Wheels. They only get a few cases per year, and this is a different case than the one we got in Belgium, where I found the treasure hunt, the super treasure hunt, and the station wagon in order of importance. And these in France, J-case by the way, are a little bit cheaper, 20 cents cheaper than what we pay in Belgium. So here's the Maserati Chamal, new for 2025. First example I have of this casting. Would have preferred to find the red one, but oh well, it's okay. So not a lot of deco on this, but it does get the headlights and taillights part of the window piece. And it seems like there's also a flat black painted stripe on the roof section there. Interesting vehicle. I did not know about it. I know the Ghibli, but I did not know the Chamal. But I learned from a video on number 27, a car YouTuber. So that's how I learned about this vehicle. Very interesting. Now, new casting, the Cupra E-Racer. In the Hot Wheels EV series. Nice weighty piece. So Cupra is the performance brand of Seat, a Spanish car manufacturer owned by the Volkswagen Group. Nice one, I like it. My brother has two of these from the different years. Toyota GR86 Cup. This is also a fairly recent casting, and this might also be my first example of this. A little bit crazy on the decos, but other than that, nice casting. The gold interior is not that striking, but okay, at least makes it colorful. Cruise Bruiser. It's a wagon, so, you know, gotta grab it. Even though it's generic. Well, the sponsors are there are licensed, but the vehicle is generic. 1995 Mazda RX-7 Drift. Also got that funky bumper in the front that the Subaru also has. That's okay, but you know, not as interesting to me as this one, the 1967 Austin minivan. Cool to see this back in the main line. It's been a while. Got a blue base, so makes for blue bumpers. This always gets some kind of a Union Jack style livery. Nice that this is still a metal body. A lot of real estate to print stuff on. The Matchbox gets the more stock looking versions, and Hot Wheels does the more wild ones. Another Brit, 2015 Land Rover Defender double cab. Really nice casting. Also been a while since we've seen this one in the main line, I think. Nice red color. The snorkel. And we get the nice multicolored taillight section in the back. Sweet. Another new casting, BMW 635 CSI. Got the side exhaust. So it's metal flake black with some metal flakes are actually kind of blue with some gold accents. It's a nice combination. This one also has the headlights and taillights part of the window piece. So this probably will never get front and rear deco, but just the sides and the top. Gordon Murray Automotive T.50S. First example I have of this casting. I did not get a lot of Hot Wheels in 2024. So yeah. Bigger wheels in the rear. This is not that common anymore nowadays. Headlights part of the window piece. Cool vehicle. So this one I think has the middle seat like the F1. Yeah, this is kind of the real successor of the F1 by the original designer Gordon Murray. Cool stuff. And I also found the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Surprisingly, what was also in this set, the Renault Espace F1, I did not find. So that shows you the French collector market. So the Renault was gone and the Ferrari was left behind. Very interesting. And yeah, lucky for me. Of course, new model. So we got the Streetcars logo in the front and the Scuderia logo on the side. No deco in the rear. So just some logos and the headlights. That's basically it. Yeah. And we got some engine detail there. That's a nice touch too. But all in all, you know, tempo-wise, I'm not really impressed with it. Then I got to Auchan to claim my discount. Also got some 2024 Hot Wheels Mercedes-Benz Unimog 1300L. Well, that's a favorite of mine to collect. Unimog. Mercedes-Benz, yeah, there it says. So got the muddy tires. Orange is just a gloss orange, no metal flake. 3 tempo sides on this. Cool. Also got this Nissan GTR 35 by Liberty Walk, and then a Now livery, then a Now series, I mean. Also got the lensed headlights. Cool. And I found a treasure hunt, Ford Performance Super Van 4. So, I don't know if I can show you the logo there. It's almost impossible to see behind the van. There it is. And then the Circle Flame logo is on the back here. Nice casting. Love my vans. I like that this is still a metal body. It's got the flying buttresses. The back end is plastic, but because it's got a lot of tempo on it, it's kind of disguised very well. Of course, the fluorescent green does not really help make it not look plastic, but oh well. I think it's okay. I finally was able to pick up a bunch of these MSZ castings because at normal price, I mean, I really don't want to pay that, even though they have suspension. Yeah, but this kind of money, I'm okay with that. So this is kind of a typical French packaging. The distributors in France often like to have their own packaging instead of the actual manufacturer's packaging. Don't ask me why, I think it's stupid, but you know, whatever. So we got the Nissan GTR 35 again. You can read it in very small print there, but kind of hard to focus on that. So yeah, a lot of suspension travel. It's the 35th anniversary, so it's got that red stripe on it. And it's a pearl white, so that's a nice touch. No Nissan logo or GTR logo on the back, just one in the front there in the grille. We've gotten MSZ before. I think I got this from Diecast Dude. I think this was an early production model because this does not have suspension. I think later on they added suspension on their vehicles. It's an Audi A7 Sportback, but it's nice, nice model too. They had a Q7 also, but I didn't pick that one up. That doesn't really interest me. Toyota GR Supra in yellow, also like so many others. This one's got a reverse base apparently. 158 scale it says. So these are 3-inch, basically made to fit the blister. So this is rather big, of course. We got the BMW M4. It doesn't say so on the sticker because the sticker is not there. But it says it right there. This claims to be 164. Got the carbon roof. It's a plastic piece. A nicely detailed front. Rear adjusted taillights seems to always be the case. So they kind of focus on the front details. Whoopsie, and there goes the five packs. BMW M4 GT3. Kind of a goofy looking one if you ask me. So plastic wing on the back. Again, fully detailed in the front. Even got some paint. Oh no, it's just an opening with the plastic behind it, it seems. It's got some flashing on there. Then we got the BMW M850i. Looks a lot like the M4 because it's the same size, of course, made to fit the blister. I like these kit these better than those beaver teeth on the other ones. Audi RS5 Racing 2017. Also got the plastic wing. And this one doesn't even get some grille detail. So yeah, not very impressing detail wise. And then this one is a hugely oversized Volkswagen Classical Beetle 1967. I wonder if they put a scale on this. 154, yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. So kind of the Siku size, ugly wheels, flat black, taillights, headlights, and then yeah, we get at least the chrome strip and the VW badge. But no indicators, no grille details there. And then you get separate bumpers in a kind of silver. At least there's that. Okay, these have to wait. Still at Auchan, they had a dump bin with these Jurassic World Rebirth series in it. Jeep Wrangler number 18. That's one I did not have. Little Protecto, always nice to see. Jurassic Park, nice green. Yellow window surrounding. Sweet. And then a very nice 2014 Mercedes-Benz G-Class G550. My camera has issues. Focusing. There you go. So kind of an ivory off-white Camp Cretaceous. We even got front deco. Look at that. It's hard to see behind the bumper, behind that grille, and the taillights too. So yeah, full deco on this thing. That's really nice. Love it. Then at the Action discount stores, I found the one that I was missing from a particular release. 2019 Volkswagen Beetle convertible. I could not find this in Belgium, but in France it was readily available. So gloss pink, very cutesy. Yeah, pinky VW on the license plate, and okay looking interior. Yeah, just wish the window piece was not smoked, but other than that, spot on, if you ask me. Aldi had a 2025 Matchbox 5-packs. So this is Japan Cruisers 2 with a lovely 1994 Lexus LS 400, although those wheels look very tuned on it. Mazda RX-8 from 2004 in very nice metallic green. Nissan 350Z in looks to be a metal flake black, something like that. Subaru SVX Rio Sada casting in very nice blue, and then the 1992 Mazda AutoZam AZ or AZ1 in white. Sweet, all new stuff in there. Same with the Retro 2. Land Rover 90 in a Polizei livery, German police. 1969 BMW 2002 in a nice metallic green. The Chevrolet T-Top, looking very Tyco 90s. 1978 Dodge Monaco Police, also a Rio Sada casting. And then the 1976 Volkswagen Golf GTI Mark I, which has a variation in the boot or trunk. Now they put it in the top spot so that you cannot look in there and see what variation it is. That is very nasty of them. So you kind of have to have multiples and have a go at it. Luckily, I got one from David Johns of Twice Diecast and Diecast Media Network. So let's hope I got both variations in those two. Porsche Heroes or Hero in French. Carry Forward 5-pack. 2007 Porsche 911 GT3. This is a Rio Sada casting also, and this was first released in 2010 as a mainline, but with the wing on the back or the spoiler in black plastic. And later this casting got retooled to have a metal spoiler. I don't have this casting. Not to be confused with this one, very similar blue, but this was a 10-pack exclusive. Different wheels, also white, but also already with the retooled spoiler. This one does not get the taillights, this does, and even the license plate. So yeah, and no side tempo either, but you know, gets the back and not the side. You win some, you lose some with these Matchboxes, right? Then the Porsche Targa, it's a recent release from 2024. So yeah, exactly the same. Then we got the 1971 Porsche 914, also a Rio Sada casting. This was in a Porsche series, so in a set with all cars on the single card. Don't have any of those, so yeah, glad to have this one in the pack. Porsche 918 Spider, a 2023 mainline. There you go. Again, exactly the same. And then the Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. This is a 2024 mainline. There you go. This one's got a nice, well, it's got a slightly smoked window, I think, but it doesn't look that dark. And then the last one, I kind of forgot that this was in the 2024 Matchbox 5-packs already. So this is just a straight up repeat in 2025 called British Roadways. So I was hoping I would at least get the variation on the interior on this one, but it's again a left-hand drive one like my one from 2024. So that's a bummer. Then I went to a Carrefour and they were clearancing a lot of stuff. So green sticker means 50% off. So yeah, I was very glad to be able to grab this Mercedes-Benz Unimog U300. This is from 2024. And yeah, I did not have this. Hard to find these collectors, and you know, at normal price, very expensive. 2006. I got the true grip tires, rubber. No opening parts on this, but you get a metal bed and full deco, of course. You don't often see this with the tempoed headlights. Also a very nice 1977 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. So this is a new casting for 2024. No metal base, unfortunately, just plastic. So again, the true grip tires. Steelies on there with the knockoff rings to fasten them. Get separate chrome bumpers. That's a nice touch. Not part of the interior because the interior is black. And got a license plate. Don't know what it says. Sweet. And the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302. Number 20 of 20. Chrome base for the chrome bumpers, front and rear. This got an opening part. Unfortunately, like many of the moving parts on Matchbox, doesn't open very far. It does have engine detail, but we cannot see much of it because of the hood not opening far enough. Also found a bunch of Majorette on clearance. So this anniversary edition set with the first Majorette ever, kind of redesigned and re-released. Majorette first ever, there it says so on the box. So I got the whole set. Yeah, doesn't mention the set on the back, but this is also 2024 stuff because they were celebrating 60 years, of course. Let's see if I can open it the way they intended to. Stick your finger in there and then down here. No, that's not going to work. The blisters are too thick, and yeah, another really good design packaging wise. This has a plastic base and a white, gloss white metal body. Got rubber tires, chrome smokestacks and rollover protection. Got a driver in there. There's not much to see here, really. But you know, at half price, why not grab them? Of course, they had a bunch of these still laying around. I was going to spend €6. Well, these were only well, €7 on some of them. These were only 6, so I don't know why they were priced differently. Orange with red rims and a gray driver. This green one is good looking. So we've got the red rims with the red driver. But the green is kind of, you know, you can see the undertone underneath. Not the greatest paint job. This one kind of looks like the toy show version that they did. But the toy show version had the gold chrome wheels. That's kind of a similar red. Here we got a chrome one. Oh yeah, this one was cheaper because I read in the folder that the next day a discount on Majorette would start, 30% off on 6 items maximum. But to my surprise, I got the discount on some of these items already, so a day earlier. So yeah, interesting. Oh, I just pushed through that. Interesting. That's yeah, not the greatest packaging, as I mentioned before, and then just that happened. And a light blue one. This was the most expensive one. At reduced price, I mean. Oh yeah, no, they all have the chrome smokestacks. That's good. Also got a few of these Majorette trailer releases. Mac Granite. It's also the vehicle that is depicted on the card, because the card is the same for all the vehicles. This is also 2024 probably. Yeah, it is. Let's see if we can. Yeah, open it like that. This does work. This is a nice heavy casting. So the part that holds the axles in the middle here is plastic, and then the chrome stuff is plastic too, but everything else is metal. So the cab, that is orange, is metal. The container on the back, whatever you want to call that, is metal, and then the actual chassis in gloss black is metal too. Yeah, really, really nice piece. They went all out on this one. The trailer, on the other hand, not so much. This thing, I believe it tilts, or at least it used to. It doesn't seem to tilt anymore. So I got this that opens up. So plastic, gray bed, and then just the chassis is in a kind of a gunmetal gray. Paint is metal, and then the piece that holds the axles is plastic again. So let's hook these up. Here we got the Jeep Wrangler with the trailer that has the quad on it. Jeep trail spec, it says on the door. Flat black with blue roll bar. The lights are painted up, that's nice. Got lensed headlights, of course. That is sweet, and a lot of suspension travel on this model. This is all plastic, the quad. Yeah, I understand that's a lot. It's quite disappointing to many, but I'm just glad to have this this quad variation of the trailer for my trailer collection. And then we got this Deutsch Fahr with the Fliegel Polyline Strontcar. So the trailer hitch is actually broken on this one. I did not see that when I bought it. You know, I got it for cheap. By the way, barcode says SMO for Smoby, French Majorette importer, so they got this sticker over the original barcode. So this has the turning wheels, and what is shiny green is metal, and then non-shiny green is plastic, and then this shiny black is also metal. The plastic tires. Nice trailer. So silver chassis, metal, and then plastic fenders, plastic shit box. Yeah, interesting, but unfortunately broken off trailer hitch. So yeah, also found this one. I did not have this one, the youngster gift bag from the 90s. So I got it for a good deal. Box is a little bit bruised and battered, but it's okay. This is from 2023, so even older. So I don't know where they dug up this one. Probably got left behind somewhere in the back warehouse. In the back of the warehouse, I mean. So this one sold pretty well, apparently, because I could not find it for cheap for a long time, just because of that Mercedes 190. This would be a second favorite, the Renault Clio. It kind of looks like a Williams version. I'm sure the Corvettes and the unknown Nissan, most people who bought this didn't care about. But yeah, most bought it just for the Mercedes, I'm sure. Renault Clio 16S. S is short for soupape, which is French for valve, so 16 valve. Nice gold rims. Even got an actual opening there for the, what is that? Intake for the intercooler. The intercooler would be in the front, wouldn't it? I guess, I don't know. Maybe it is on top of the engine like a Subaru. Who knows? And headlights, of course. Nicely detailed in the back. And of course, opening part, in this case, the doors. This looks to be an authentic steering wheel. Kind of really sporty steering wheel. That seems very fitting. Of course, got the door cards that are detailed too. Very nice. And we got the Nissan Safiro. Oh yeah, didn't show you the back of the box. It always shows the opening part on there, if there's an opening part, because that's not always the case anymore with these gift bags. Safiro A31. This one has the opening hood or bonnet, which, just like the Matchbox ones, does not open very far. but this one does not get the engine detail. Separate headlight pieces. Kind of boring in white, I have to say. It's got a strange logo too. I do not recognize that as a Nissan logo. Oh well. Then the first Corvette. Not sure why there's two Corvettes in here. As if they did not have enough cars from the 90s to put in here. Back then this was a new casting, the C4. This one has the opening hood. All metal engine in there. Of course, full deco as always with Majorette. ZR1 or ZR1 on the back. David Johns, is that a authentic looking Corvette steering wheel like the one on yours? You can tell. Nice clear window piece. Love that. I'll tilt you guys down a little bit. You can see what I'm doing down there. Mercedes-Benz 190e 2.5 liter 16 valve Evolution 2. That's a mouthful. Lensed headlights, some silver for the grille, so you start tempoed there. And the back, got the detailed taillights. And it looks like a proper Mercedes-Benz steering wheel from that era. And the last Corvette. So the with the fixed roof. Also the C4, of course. Same engine detail. This one does have a tinted window piece, so kind of hard to look in there. So put that to the side. In a different Carrefour, I found one item. Well, I found a lot of stuff on clearance, but I already had these cars. They were also there. Of course, the Porsche wasn't. That's the one that sold out immediately when this set came out, and then everything else was left warming the pegs, so to speak. BMW M1 Pro car. This one almost fell off of it. Hardly any glue on it. Looks like in an advert for the American store called Target. That's kind of cool. I like it. Then I went to Smith's Superstores, and they also were doing some clearancing. Only €4 for a Hot Wheels car culture premium vehicle. Lancia Stratos 0. Yeah, this was a peg warmer also over here. Don't have any of the other ones. Hammer drops. That's a cool set. All nice vehicles in there. Not sure why they decided to make this concept car. I mean, Lancia is already very unknown all over the world to begin with. And something like this definitely is. It's interesting for sure. I don't mind having it, but it doesn't have a lot of potential worldwide. 2023 Nissan Z GT4 from the race day set. I've got the Bentley. The Corvette was also still there. Of course, the BMW and the Porsche were gone. So also €4, they were all €4. This is a gloss white. Nismo. Plastic wing on the back. Plastic roof piece. Some honeycomb structure in there. And from TerraTrek, the 2020 Jeep Gladiator, I've got the H1. I would like to have the Toyota and the Mitsubishi. Don't care for the Datsun. So this one gets a separate, different setup in the back than the mainline version. Mopar or no car. And I also was able to grab this Diorama set with the Speedways, classic hydroplane, Citroën H-Fan and the Toyota Stout drift truck. And this was only €10. So when these diorama sets appear on the Smith's Toys website, they're usually €30, and then they gradually come down in price as time goes by. This is back at €15 now, but for this this time of the year when they were clearancing some stuff, it was only 10. So that's a good deal, because I really don't care for the Toyota and the hydroplane, but the other two are nice. So basically €5 each for the ones I wanted. That is what I usually want to pay for Hot Wheels Premium. So it's all good. I already took the tape off because there was like 20 rolls of tape on there. So let's cut the rubber bands. Mattel still loving the rubber bands. But they also put some of these cars in that plastic. Yeah, that's going to be kind of hard to get off, but okay. Once you get the hang of it, it kind of works. They're kind of, tied together. All right, so is this? Yeah, this is center part is plastic to hold the wheels, but then fuel tanks and battery trays and stuff like that are metal, and then the bed is metal. It's fixed, and the cabin is metal too. Got some chrome on there. It's a nice model, and it's in a Moonlight livery. So it's great to put all of those Moon Eyes releases on the back of there. No tampers in the rear, that's disappointing. But all in all, yeah, I like it. So the boat thingy, let's see. You can just push that through. There you go. Also got a rubber band on there. Even though it's in a plastic container thingy, they still put a rubber band on there. It's got this thing on there that's probably meant to sit on here, I guess, somehow. Yeah, that's all. That seems a little bit fiddly, really. Yeah, well, it kind of works, it stays on there, so it's not bad, but I don't care for it. And the Stout has the rubber bands also. still wonder what will happen to these rubber bands after 20, 30 years, if they're better quality than the old ones. Kind of doubt that. I think this is the first example I have of this casting. Is this new? 2023 copyright. Probably not. Yeah, it's got those brown unpainted rims. I mean, for a premium vehicle. Seriously. TRD, Toyota Racing Division. Truck. Don't know what that means. Is that the racing company or something? Not sure. The team, the race team. Not sure. Don't really care. And then we got the favorite one from this pack. The Citroën HY in a flat blue without clear coat. Base and body same color. Slammed. So wheel nicely tucked in the back. Race service. The future is our fault. It says printed down there. Okay. Yeah, it sure is. We got plastic headlights sticking out of the front here that are probably part of the interior. There's an interior in there, even though it's got those very dark windows. The grille is part of the base, but it's all metal, of course. Oh, look at that. I was not expecting this. So it's got a big hole in the back, and it shows you the engine that is in the luggage compartment, or in the, yeah, whatever you call that in the back. Interesting. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Oh, I actually skipped a bunch of stuff from Carrefour. Sorry about that. I was supposed to move them back in the front after taking the thumbnail picture, but I forgot. So these were also acquired from the first Carrefour I went to. All flat black RMZ City cars. That's boring, so that's why they didn't sell, obviously. And of course they're not cheap, but at half price, you know, that's affordable. They always put the model number from RMZ City on the front with the name. That is cool. So we got a 2015 Ford Mustang. Again, in that typical French packaging that looks very bland and ultra boring. And they also always have to put their own sticker on there too. Wheels are okay. And we just got the tail lights, headlights, and the pony in the grille. No interior on these. And that's why selling them for that much money is ridiculous. But you know, half of the price is the window box, of course. Here we got the Maserati Levante GTS. Okay looking wheels. Just the headlights and the Maserati logo, which is very crisp, I have to say. (2020) Toyota Supra. Well, I kind of want to compare this to the MSZ version. Where is it? Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Yeah, slightly different bottom part of the bumper there. MSZ has more details on the headlights. They both have the side mirrors. Wheels, well, kind of like the MSZ ones, a little bit better. Of course, size-wise, MSZ is much bigger. Ford GT. Again, headlights, Ford logo, and taillights. Range Rover Sport. Already have this in gloss black, and then again flat black. Not a lot of variation. Again, wheels are okay. I don't mind them too much. This one, they got some grille detail. So we got a little bit extra on this, and wraparound taillights. Kind of see that on the Mattel produce too, that usually the Range Rovers, they got a little bit more detail. McLaren 600 LT. It's a fairly nice casting. I mean, they do a pretty good job on the castings, but you know, no interior and a lack of tampos. And the wheels that, you know, are okay, but not great. Volkswagen T-Roc. Yeah, these wheels aren't great. Thanks for watching.